You done? New day. Look at it. Outside. Wait. Yeah, there you go. It's been freaking snowing. January ended on a bang. And February's also started on one. Snow, my friend. How you doing? So, just fixing up my bed right now. I've got to do a few things before I leave to London today. Meeting up with some friends for a really... Sorry, lol. Didn't mean to actually tap you there, or did I look like you? No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, going to London for a few days, and first thing I need to do actually is get a doctor's appointment. I've got a couple of minutes yet until I have to ring up. Yeah, I'll explain the situation later, but all you gotta say, it's something to do with this. I hate my GP surgery. I absolutely hate it. So, yeah, let's also just turn it off 1 second. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Okay, so I'm actually gutted. For the past month and a bit now. Yeah, let's say month and a half. Yeah, hello Glee poster, how you doing? Let's see, these two fingers. Actually, the tip, no jokes, the fingertip here has been tingling. This one has been tingling like down here. And it's really, really annoying me now for the past, you know, month and a half. It happened the week after I came back from Toronto. I have no idea why. Went to the doctors and they told me to wear a wrist splint for 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks. It's no better. What am I going to fucking do? I think my neighbours are wondering what the fuck is going on. They're being very, very, very quiet right now. It's a bit strange. I am armed and dangerous, Kupo. Get my Mass Effect hoodie on. I can't raise the camera anymore because it's actually charging right there, but oh wow, it's actually nicer than it usually is. Alright, so KupoCon round 3, though it's not till Saturday. So just thinking to myself, that's it. Train is at 11:15. It's just gone 10 o'clock now. I gotta go get a tram to Manchester. Get my lunch, gluten-free sandwich from Marks and Spencer's, and I'm going on the train. May not be much footage on the train because it's a quiet coach, so that'll be interesting to see what happens. It'll be an experience, so everything's ready. Sorry about the mess. There's the bag. Let's go. Just in Manchester Piccadilly right now and waiting to go, so the excitement begins.
First passes towards the front of the train with standard accommodation towards the rear. We have a quiet coach on board in coach A. That's all passengers in quiet coach. Please do refrain from using mobile phones and have the switch to silent. All your safety information can be found in each vestibule area. Just take a few moments of your journey to give.
When leaving us here, make sure you have all your luggage and belongings with you, and please mind the step down to the platform.
Thank you for travelling with Virgin Trains.
Well, I'm here in London. Let's go meet friends. Get a load of this bathroom. Holy hell. This is fancy. Going for a little wander in our Airbnb. Who's that? Can I take your order?
No, he's not. No,
okay.
He's not. I mean, you can just take out a slice if you want and just put it into it.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not gonna ninja you like last time.
When did you ninja me last time?
Give it here.
Yes.
Round cheese.
Just take as much as you want and we'll see.
Take as much as I want.
Yeah. I mean, there's still like 10 slices in there.
You gotta look at the video.
Yeah. Crash already gave up after like one crumble.
Yeah, we'll try one little piece.
I don't think it's for me, but thank you.
I mean, at least you tried. I know it's not going to be for everyone.
I'm actually destroying this right now.
Okay,
Can you? Yes, please. Thank you.
Why is everyone so quiet? Oh.
She's trying to rate them. Trying to rate the cheese.
That's okay. Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Holy hell, this is crazy. KupoCon. Let's do it.
Introducing your hosts, Nerdstrodamus.
How are we doing? Right in the middle. Right in the middle. How good? Are we ready for this? I think I am, yeah. Well, you know what? Hold on. Because I think to really do this, we gotta let the hair down. Oh yeah! That's more like it. Alright, or as I call it, activate king mode! Yeah! Alright, now come on. Everybody get up and do it with him. Come on, guys! Oh, come on, guys. Stop! Whoa! Stop! Stop, Peter! Stop! another Grade 7 cosplay right after it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I love Lancers, and this is as pure as it can get. You've made my day. Thank you. Yes!
You've become very involved with them. For me, you know, I've acted for a while, but the important thing is to step out of the character at the end of the working day, or else you can go a bit crazy. But it has a wonderful way.
Daniel Day-Lewis, you have to take yourself off to an island.
Off to an island, become a cobbler, and give everything up. You know,
become a butcher, and yeah.
We want a bit more Daniel Day-Lewis on the scene. So yeah, it's important to let it go. But certainly when the words, you know, you get the script in the morning, you don't get it ahead of time. You walk in the booth, and then you see the words for the first time. And there are times where, you know, for this last DLC episode, English, you know, you're reading what we're about to perform for the first time, and you know, it gives you chills sometimes because the writers have worked, and there's a lot of writers working on it, and
you really well to portray him as well.
Oh well, that's very sweet of you, thank you. But yeah, you get chills, and you're sort of like, oh god, now we've got to bring it to life, and it's important to walk away from that at the end of the day. It really is, you know.
Yeah, you have to connect with your character, regardless of whether you don't have to like them, but you have to be able to, connect with them. Regardless of what the character is, who they are, what they've done, whether you're playing the nicest heroic character or the darkest, evilest, serial-killing rapist, you have to be able to understand the character, otherwise you can't do it. So somehow you have to find it. But as Adam says, one of the tricks is to be able to basically put it on and take it off like a costume. Otherwise, yes, you'll drive yourself insane. Or the other people around you, you'll drive them insane.
Yeah, you then think, you know, you've got to, if you're doing the voiceover, but if you're doing the motion capture as well, you have to take on the physicality of that character as well. So, as playing Pelner, I did all the actions and everything. So in a way, I was doing the language of the body and moving truthfully as that character would move. So he's a warrior, he's an elite soldier, so, you know, he has to look like he knows what he's doing. So, you know, with the voiceover with Pruvia, I actually got to do my own voice, whereas Liam was American, and, you know, so I spoke the way I do, you know, and I really connected to that, and it made me feel that Pruvia was a very earthy character.
The curse of being last.
What they said.
Thanks, yeah, without doing what they said. But basically what they said. Yeah, I mean, I had the fun of switching at very short notice, sometimes on the same day, from King Regis to Arden, which is obviously an interesting character switch as well, and, you know, in terms of the driving thoughts of those characters. Although they didn't fully give away to me Arden's future importance, they did certainly nod very heavily to it, which was useful. Although obviously he's not showing any of that in Kingsway particularly. It's just, you know, hilariously slimy and very different physically. So for me, I had to concentrate on that physicality, because King Regis's physicality and stillness and inner kind of peace is very different to Arden's kind of slightly showy and foppish movement. So yeah, what they said and that.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Yeah, we saw it.
Whip something up. It's always a good question, that, isn't it?
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
Iconic people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, when anyone ever asks you that question, your mind instantly blanks of all celebrities all the time.
I don't know any famous people. What's going on? I can't think of any.
I cannot think.
So probably Steve McQueen, Paul Newman, and Sensing a Theme, yeah. And probably Cole Fogarty. who's a motorcycle racer. So I'm a massive fan of motorcycles. I used to race motorcycles. Steve McQueen motorcycles, Paul Newman car motorcycles. So, you know, and I look at them as archetypal inspirations. Alpha males, but gentlemen as well, respectful, honourable, and I think would probably be unbelievably fascinating to sit at a dinner table with those three men. Cole Fogarty would probably, you know, just go on about how much fun it is to ride around a track at 200 miles an hour with your knee down on the floor, and I'll probably relate to that. So.
Nice. I'm going to say Tim Burton. I'd like to sit down with him. Yay! Yeah, get into his mind a bit. For obvious reasons. Then I would say probably someone like Paramahansa Yogananda. Does anyone know him? He's an Indian guru, an Indian saint. He's keyed into the cosmos, so I'd like to have a word or two with him about a thing or two. And I don't know, somebody strategic. I'm just thinking about sort of great warriors now. What's that? Gordon Ramsay, a great warrior. You'd like that very much. The great warrior, Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, why not? Let's throw in Gordon Ramsay. Yeah.
Well, my background's very much science-based, sort of physics and things, so you probably have to put in someone like Einstein.
Tesla. Nikola Tesla.
Tesla? Yeah. Tesla was insane.
Yeah, totally insane. But the right kind of insane.
Tesla would be amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that? Tesla and Einstein. But the Tesla that's in the Prestige. So
yeah,
essentially David Bowie.
David Bowie as Tesla.
As Tesla.
Yes.
Did we start yeah, Tesla would be awesome. Einstein, Tesla. Actually, there's a really cool play that Steve Martin wrote, which is all about Einstein and Picasso meeting in France as young men. So maybe Picasso, just to see if the play's real.
You go to great lengths in your experiments on these things.
Yeah, those things.
Cool.
What's left?
There's quite a lot of people left.
To crash your Bowie and Tesla party. Okay, I would love to meet Sigourney Weaver just so that I could fanboy for the whole time with Sigourney Weaver. Seth MacFarlane, because I'd just be getting him to do the voices all the time. Say that as Stewie, say that as Brian. And yeah, I like the idea of I'm quite sciencey myself, so I quite like the idea of science, but then I'm thinking maybe, yeah, I mean Tesla is a good choice, isn't it? Tesla, I was thinking maybe Mr. Hawkins, Mr. Stephen Hawkins.
Oh well, yeah.
So yeah, I'd be happy with him, I think. So yeah, me, Weaver, Hawkins and McFarlane.
Sounds good. Sounds like a party.
I think Seth would be getting the bill.
60s band.
Good question.
Oh, these guys can do it a bit better. And I want your best victory pose, like look at me. John's going to excel at this.
He's going to get his hair out.
That would be unfair.
Every time you let your hair down, I just hear Barry White in my head. I guess the evening celebration starts now. Come on then, Liam. Okay. Are we good? missed it. We'll try that one more time. How about you guys count them down from 5?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Lava Stream's very good, by the way. And you kind of like talked about you weren't expecting the response to Ignis, like Ignis's character, and obviously episode Ignis, there was a lot of like pure emotion. Do you think sort of knowing how much people loved the character gave you more incentive to put like so much into episode Ignis's acting?
That's a lovely question.
A lot of emotion.
Yeah, there's a lot of emotion. You're right. I've been lucky enough to voice this guy, and for many reasons, you know that there's hundreds and hundreds of people have gone into his creation, and I'm just the lucky guy at the end of it all that gets to give him a voice. So there's all these animators and writers and so on. So I felt sort of a responsibility, and as fans have sort of warmed to him and loved him, I've really taken that on board. So yeah, by the time it came to episode Ignis, I was like, okay, cool. We're getting into what made him the way he is, and we're going to get into a lot of emotional stuff. But I have to say, like, in the moment of receiving the episode, as I stood there in the booth, you get the lines and you're getting that story for the first time. You have no prior knowledge of what's coming. And it sort of made the hairs go up, like on my arms when I sort of read it. And I thought, you know, I'm just going to be a conduit of this moment that these hundreds of people have given to me to give to you. And it did sort of register with me, it did. But the writing sort of speaks for itself, and as I sort of performed it over the several sessions that I had a very strong feeling that you guys would be affected by it, as I was the moment I read it. You know, I was just like, holy moly, you know. And you dig in as an actor, you sort of dig into your own experiences and imagined experiences, and you try and give the moment its due. And I'm very glad that it came out the way it did, and it has been affecting for people. You know, it's sort of it's a privilege to be able to, whenever an artist or their work is received in a visceral way, there's some magic that happens. There's something intangible, you can't really define it, and I think it's sort of happened with that episode somehow. At least I feel it did, and certainly people I've spoken to have sort of said that it has for them too.
I think we can all vouch that episode, those who have played episode Ignis, it like touched a lot of us in like a very close way.
Yeah, yeah, and there's something about just the selflessness, just the utter courage, you know, the kindness and the love. You know, too often I think in today's entertainment we celebrate violence and we celebrate meanness and belittling behaviour and all those types of things. You know, that's very much part of our popular culture right now. So for people to endorse and to love a character like this who stands for sort of things that are about integrity and sort of bravery and standing in one's own power and in one's own individuality, I'm very happy to be a part of that, you know.
And I think we're all very happy you are as well, so thank you.
Oh, thank you. Just would quietly get on with it and make the winning meal. I think we all know that.
Use your free company in terms of like.
Alan. Steve. I love you too. Now, I don't know who was in mind that I'm going to cry the whole time. Damn it! You were a crappy Chuckabug. Do you remember something that you really loved at Mind the Pond? Yeah.
Thing. I don't know, it was everything, wasn't it?
It was a specific. It's the bill for the hotel. Come on, rip it.
What's in the box?
I
Open the box!
It's the box. Yes, alright. You're a wizard, Harry. Somebody bring me HP sauce tonight, I'll do that. That's the challenge. There's a Tesco's Express around the corner. Oh, what is that, Alan? Is that a version 2 replica of the same cosplay? Specifically made for you, with your measurements? Yes. We see what happened when you were sleeping. I was like 6 inches, and I was making my way down 24 inches, and whatever. And we were making and they came to me and said they wanted to do this for you. So. So to give him some prep time, we'll make sure he wears it tonight, okay? How many did you get? 56. It is my absolute pleasure to present the Nobleman Award, selected by you, the wonderful people of KupoCon, to the Dragoon.
I love Dragoons, I'm just so happy.
If any photographers want to come over and take a photograph, or I know we've got a number of official photographers here, do you know what I really find interesting? Every time we do this event, the ones selected by the team, we always have we select 2. And we say, well, these were our 2 favorites, and it always ends up that one is selected by the nobleman. It happens every time. I'll be 1 second. So I'm getting some sort of perverse dream now. This is a wonderful cosplay, and we are delighted from the team of KupoCon to give you best cosplay.
Just wear every one of them and just tear one off every hour.
Congratulations.
Absolute pleasure to be here with everyone. It has been amazing. I never would have thought 2 years ago when Lambo, myself, Protzko, and I started a YouTube channel that 2 episodes in, we would find a posting for KupoCon. My wife showed it to me and said, oh, we're looking for podcasters to promote this startup event. And we're like, oh, sure, let's give it a shot.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so we sent a link to Alex, and the rest is history, and we've been doing this since. And a year ago, well, about a year ago, we lost somebody very close to us, very close to a lot of people, and it was probably the hardest time of our lives.
Yeah, it was difficult, and the first thought was, it's all over, right? Like, this is over for us. Like, we're not going to do it anymore.
And we knew that if Protzko were there, he'd slap us.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we have to keep going. And to be perfectly honest, the other thing is KupoCon as a whole, this community, helped us through that. You all were amazing. You donated money. You pushed us forward, and we had such a great time going to KupoCon despite everything and having an amazing time. And over the past year, we've been doing KupoCast, we've been doing the conventions, the events. Sorry, convention's not the right word. But after everything and just pushing ourselves forward and trying to keep doing the same thing, we realized that, unfortunately, as Nostradamus, we need to take a break from KupoCon for now.
Aww.
We need to take a moment to really figure out what we're doing with ourselves after what happened last year and what we're doing with Nostradamus and everything, and we just need to take some time.
And it's been really bittersweet all day because people are asking, what are you going to be at the next one? And we just kind of have to look at the ground and go, I don't know. The deal is, though, we were thinking, oh, we just can't do it anymore. But after being here today, we know we will be back one day. We know we're going to be back.
We need some time because we were brought on to build the hype for KupoCon. But we're here to bring the information, get you all excited.
But the deal is, like, you don't need us there all the time anymore. You've grown up past us.
There's a reason there's a community involvement part of every KupoCast, because all of you are the ones building the hype. But your community, this community is final fantastic. I was gonna say it at least once. And we couldn't thank you all enough, and KupoCon for everything that they've done. And I don't know that I could say much more. But thank you so much for everything. We will be back.
An exclusive Gamescom t-shirt. This was given away at Gamescom 2 years ago. Another t-shirt. A unique Business Division 2 t-shirt, which I'm sure you're all aware are the transfers to Final Fantasy 15.
This is the only time when being the leader of KupoCon sucks.
And you get back stickers and a notepad.
Oh, I like this one. What do you mean you want my telephone number? Adam? I'm taken. Okay, so should we just... You want to take a random one? This is a pretty good one, don't you think? So obviously we're super thankful to you for coming today. Obviously, I know you've all realized Adrian wasn't here. I did get an email from him not that long ago saying he feels awful. So we obviously wish him the very best. But we're thankful to Adam, to John, to Liam and to Will for being here. I know there's still a few that want signing, and I had a chat and they were like, look, you know, we're here, we're happy to hang around. A big, massive round of applause. Folks literally have been busting their Moogle bums for hours. So another massive round of applause for each one of them. Can I get some quiet, please? Oi, shut up! Okay, thank you. So we're gonna start going through the quiz. So everyone has a quiz sheet, yes? It's one per table. We're good to go? Motherfucker. Have your cams ready then. You're a wizard, Harry. Oh, what? I slipped into, anyway, got into my room last night, slipped into a shirt. It was from the Big Palm at Newark. We had a spare one. It was an extra large. And I was like swimming in it. And then this morning, as you know, the first thing you need to do when you wake up is usually relieve yourself. So I'm like, oh no. And I slipped on a Marlboro tripod card. So that's my day. How was yours? Okay, I'm going to pass you over to the boys, so please try and keep it down so they can ask you the questions.
Join me!
The young couple made their way towards the king. The king looked at the man and could see strength and honor. In the lady, he saw purity and love. He put his hand on her shoulder and asked what was on her mind. She explained that she was devoted to the young adventurer because he had always stood by her. She turned from the king and knelt before the man and offered her hand in marriage.
playing along.
in a completely empty bathroom. I'm having an amazing night. So, thank you TLS. And KupoCon, obviously. You have really made my night. I'm having such an amazing time. So thank you. Pomingham, you better bring it. Well, final fantasy fans. KupoCon's over. Yours truly led a Kinga. That was not a lie, that was actually true. Okay, I've got home. I'm gonna end the vlog here. The vlog. No, I have to end the vlog here, so thank you very much for watching if you've watched. I am going to Pomingham in April, so there are going to be many adventures before KupoCon. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, I just gotta do those KupoCon blues, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, rating, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Gaming videos are going to be making a return very soon, and I will see you in the next video. So, thank you for watching. Thank you KupoCon for being awesome. Thank you to everybody I met. You were awesome, and I'm glad to be part of the winning team again. The quiz with the livestream.net. It's hashtag not sponsored, and adios.